It started as a high-profile assassination.
Artists searching for answers.
A DJ murdered with a hail of bullets.
We now know that the same firearm that killed Aman Swart is the same firearm that killed DJ Sumbody.
But what if I tell you that DJ Sumbody's killing opened a door into South Africa's darkest underworld of crime, politics, and power?
And we now know that the same suspects that were arrested in the Aman Swart case are also the same suspects that are arresting DJ Sumbody.
This is not just about one murder, it's about hitmen.
DJ Sumbody was killed in a very brutal manner. He was called by Molefe. Until he gave us a name, he was called by Molefe. He says he doesn't know that guy. He knows that guy. I know that guy.
And the president under pressure. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share the videos. So the expose by the KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner, Lt Gen Mkwanazi, has opened a kind of worm, which has led to the arrest of most of the serial killings in South Africa. Now, if you could remember, the KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner made some ancient revelation. Before you understand this story, let me take you a little back to how it all started. So, the KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner, Lt Gen Mkwanazi, made some chilling allegations. Now, in these allegations, he linked the police minister, Senzo Mchunu, of disbanding the police task force, which was formed to look into high-profile killings and murders. In those allegations, Mkwanazi disclosed that Mchunu, who is the police minister, issued a directive through Sabia to freeze vacancies in the crime intelligence unit and also disband the political task force team in December, claiming this was to shield those who were politically connected to the crime and members of the crime unit from prosecution. So these were the allegations which were made by the KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner, and it opened all kind of worms. I mean, a lot of people came out to speak, and now the cat is finally out of the bag. The police minister, Senzo Mchunu, has been placed on special leave, and another person has taken over. And since they came over, the task force team have been able to make a serious revelation of arresting the killers of DJ Sumbody, Opa John Safoka, who was tragically assassinated in 2022. After 3 years, the disbanded police group have made several arrests, arresting 4 men ranging from age 45 to 60 in connection with the killing of DJ Sumbody. Now, what came out was that out of the 4 people, 3 were allegedly hitmen who were sent, and these guys were sent by Katiso Molefe, a businessman and a high-profile personality who is linked to many of the politicians. Now, one interesting fact that the police revealed is that the gun which were used to kill DJ Sumbody has been linked to 4 other killings, and even 10 more. Now, some have been revealed, the other 10 are yet to be revealed.
We now know that the same firearm that killed Aman Swart is the same firearm that killed DJ Sumbody and his 2 bodyguards.
The SAP's political killing task team also revealed that the same people who killed DJ Sumbody are also responsible for the killing of the 30-year-old Transnet engineer Aman Swart. Swart was reportedly shot 23 times in what appears to be a mistaken identity.
And we now know that the same suspects that were arrested in the Aman Swart case are also the same suspects that are arresting DJ Sumbody. What is also interesting is that the 2 hitmen in this particular case are also linked to the Deboho Tewejane attempted murder. So all these 3 cases are linked somehow. But really well done to the team on behalf of the National Commissioner of the SAPS, General Fani Masemola. Well done to the team that has been hard at work. This is really a culmination of hard work and dedication. And we are hoping that these arrests will provide the necessary closure to families as well as the fans of the late DJ, as well as the families of his bodyguards and so on. So the work continues, as I've indicated, that these firearms are being linked to at least 10 high-profile cases, most of them hits, attempted murder cases, as well as murder case.
Now, all of this come together to add weight to the KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Mkwanazi's allegation that there is a criminal syndicate perpetuating murder in the highest authority. Kt Molefe is also believed to be related to Vismusi Kat Maklala. Kat Maklala is the one that Mkwanazi alleged that Mchunu, the police minister, was allegedly involved with. And it is also alleged that he paid Senzo Mchunu to disband the political SWAT team. Now, Vismusi Kat Maklala is a 49 years Pretoria businessman who came to the limelight after he secured a tender of 360 million from the SA police in 2024. That is what brought him to the limelight. He is also linked to the political underworld and was also being investigated by the political task force team. He is currently facing charges of attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and money laundering charges. Now, officials say that he is behind the attempted murder of his socialite girlfriend, Tobajani. He allegedly secured a 360 million contract from the SA police in 2004, a contract which was later cancelled. Now, another person who has also gotten involved in all of this is Kenny Kunene. Now, Kenny Kunene is the deputy president for Patriotic Alliance. Now, he has confirmed that during the arrest of one of the suspects, that is Kt Molefe, he was in the house. As a result, the Patriotic Alliance has placed Kenny Kunene on a 30-day special leave pending the investigation into the presence at the suspect's house during the police raid. As a result, he's going from one media house to the other, explaining how he got to know Kt Molefe.
No relationship to Mr. Molefe whatsoever?
Yes, we have no relationship.
You never met him before you saw him being arrested?
No,
I met
him
in his
before.
Driveway. Where had you met him?
I saw him where I met him. One of the person that arranged for the interview, when he hosted his mother's birthday at his place, I went because I know this person, and Mr. Molefe was there. They know each other.
You spoke?
Mr. Molefe was there. No, I didn't speak to Mr. Molefe because I went with my own people, and everybody would then have a corner. But I saw him there. So but I have not had conversations with Mr. Molefe.
Okay.
That is why when the police asked me, do you have his number? I said, no, I don't have Mr. Molefe's number. In fact, here is my phone, punch his number and see if I have it. They said, no, we believe you. Then they said, but how did you get here? I said, that person there, because he was there also, the person that facilitated.
So you have a link to Mr. Molefe, though? You have a person who can contact him for you?
No. The way you are putting it is continuously contact. The person there sent me the address. They said, let's see. Okay. I showed the police that this is the person that sent me the address. Which means, and the police accepted that, because if I had a relationship with Mr. Molefe, he would have sent me the address.
Yeah.
If I had been there before, I wouldn't need an address. So getting the address shows that I have never been there before. I have no relationship with Mr. Molefe. I don't have his cell number, and the police established that.
But leader of the FF party, Julius Malema, has dragged Kunene on the floor, calling him a liar.
DJ Sumbody was killed in a very brutal manner. And knowing police, there's no way they would have taken this much to arrest a person who killed DJ Sumbody. There's that guy who was killed now 2 weeks ago at Ikuruleni. The person is already arrested. So it tells you the people who killed DJ Sumbody are highly connected. Why would the head of the Hawks confirm that he was called, that there are people who are pretending to be the Hawks at a particular venue, and then he unleashes the Hawks to go there? It's not true. Once they are saying there are people who are pretending to be police and they are not, and that information comes to his attention, he must refer it to the police station next to where those thugs are taking chances. For him to start even getting involved, he even knows the address, yet he doesn't have a docket. He has no right to open any docket. And then he says he was not called by Molefe, he was called by a friend of Molefe, and the friend of Molefe does not have a name. He's playing games. If he doesn't give us the name of who called him, he was called by Molefe. Until he give us a name, he was called by Molefe. It's like Kenny Kunene saying he was taking a journalist there. To take a journalist is not a secret operation. Who is that journalist? Who's that journalist? Why would you take a journalist to someone who just came out of prison, who's on bail as an MMC? Now I'm very happy. You know, I dance even at night. Oh, things are looking good, Shem. We told you these things are criminals. They are nothing else but Mapantit. He says he doesn't know that guy. He knows that guy. I know that guy. Not from a personal point of view. He's a well-known businessman. Until now, we knew him as a businessman. So, but I don't have a relationship with him like that, where I can call Patrice Motsepe or go to Patrice Motsepe's house or have tea at Patrice Motsepe's house. Take my wife to Patrice Motsepe's house.
Now, another person who is also being dragged or linked to, Vusmusi Kat Maklala is the president of the FF party, Julius Malema. And he has debunked it totally and called it false and malicious.
Even care about him. I've never had anything to do with him. So you take a petty gossip and you come and ask me about it. There are serious national issues you must ask me about. I've got nothing to do with what is happening. When I speak, you all complain. When I keep quiet, you all complain. I don't know what you want now.
Now, Dr. Nobu Kankabani has also been removed as the Minister of Higher Education and Training by President Ramaphosa. Her removal comes amid allegations of corruption regarding the appointment of chairpersons for the 21 Sector Education and Training Authorities Board, which allegedly included ANC members. She faced allegations of misleading the parliament about the composition and the role of an advisory panel for this appointment, with MPs concluding that the panels that she claimed exist actually didn't exist.
I did receive it through the call. Mr. President called me yesterday when I was on my way to Cape Town. Hence, I was supposed to appear before the portfolio committee this morning.
Were you shocked by your exit?
Do you know, all signs were there that there are some forces on the ground that want me out of the system. To be honest, I'm not even shocked. And I just accept the dismissal because the president, in terms of constitutional prerogative and powers and functions, when you look at section 91.2, he has a right to appoint and also to dismiss the deputy president, the ministers, as well as deputy ministers. So I accept dismissal by the president, and I take it positively, and I feel I have been honored to be entrusted with such a huge responsibility to lead the Department of Higher Education and Training, the post-school education and training system entirely. And I think I'm a better version of myself than I came. I've learned a lot of things. But what is very disturbing that I think I must as well speak about is that there is a perception that I lied in Parliament. I was looking forward for this day so that I clear my name. I prepared nicely, files, appointment letters, everything to prove myself that I did not lie in Parliament. I am a professional. I am an academic. There is no way I can risk my reputation by lying in Parliament.
The MK party has also officially submitted a motion of no confidence in President Ramaphosa to the National Assembly. The party cites concerns including rising crime, economic mismanagement, national security failures, and a perceived erosion of public trust. DJ Sumbody may be gone, but his story has exposed the rot that is eating away the heart of the South African governance system. As the investigation lingers and continues, one question just bothers my mind. Who controls the street and the state? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video.